Cracking everybody. Saludos. I got a little crudo this morning. Drank a little too much. I woke up about an hour and a half ago, jumped in the shower, went for a walk. Just came back, threw a load in, cleaning the yard, cleaning the pad. This ain't even my pad, but cleaning the office. And then it's just I can't call it. I got a fucking hangover. So as I was walking earlier today, I was walking the dog and I'm thinking and I was like, somebody said, "What's up, homeboy?" I was like, "What's up, Don?" Started getting me thinking about homeboys. Then I had a homeboy call me this morning too. A righteous homeboy. Uh, Me and him always seen eye to eye and always got along and very respectful of each other. And I got nothing but love for the homeboy. He's probably the only one I talk to from my neighborhood. So I've had homeboys that will tell on you. I've had homeboys that will run on you, leave you hanging. I have homeboys that won't fuck with you at all. I got homeboys all different fashions. Until recently, and I said I want to talk about it until it was time, and I think it is a little bit time. I never watched a homeboy on the enemy side of the line watching a homeboy get wrecked, or a homeboy get rushed, or a homeboy get disrespected, or anything close to that. I've never watched my homeboy stand next to an enemy and not say a fucking word while they're disrespecting their homeboy. Till recently. Yeah, but it's cool. There's nothing that surprises me in this game anymore. I've had a long struggle with loyalty. I said it before, I'll say it again. I'm loyal to a fault. I will do anything for a homie, a friend, family member. Literally anything. And I find that most people won't give that back. It's not their fault. It's my fault. That's just a clear fact of it. It's a character flaw. Having loyalty the way I have loyalty is a character flaw. In all honesty. So, uh, I want to address what a homeboy is. This doesn't have to be about neighborhoods. It doesn't have to be about anything of a thing. A homeboy is supposed to have your back, right, wrong, indifferent, whatever. It's supposed to be you and homeboy against the world. Am I wrong? That's what homeboys are supposed to be. Me and against you against the world. Me and you against the world. Now you can look at it like me and my brother, right? Me and my brother, we're both uh, raised the same way, the same people. And I've always been loyal, and he's somewhat respected that because I'm loyal to the neighborhood, to what we were doing. But my brother was also smart enough to know when it's time to switch that loyalty to something more important, which is your family, your kids, your wife. And I didn't know that. And I'm learning that now. So, loyalty is different to different people. Okay. I've seen the worst of what a homeboy can be, and I've seen the best of what a homeboy can be. We are talking about my homeboy Mona earlier, and my homeboy Smiley. And I think what killed my homeboy Smiley was the lack of loyalty that he felt giving back to me. I think that's what killed him, man. Mono, something different. But as far as loyalty, Mono was just as loyal as I was or Smiley. See, I was fortunate enough to grow up in the era that I was in. I know a lot of people, oh, you're a fucking old man. Yeah. But I don't sit on the couch 24/7 talking outside of my neck like if I'm some fucking bigwig motherfucker that needs to voice opinion. Yeah, I'm talking about Blue Dodo. He'll sit there and flap his gun. But let me tell you something. In the end of the days, when I'm gone, when I'm dead, I'm buried, the homeboys are gonna have one last impression of me. That impression is fucking Sonny stayed a fucking idiot. He stayed loyal as fuck all the way to the end. That's what that's what they're gonna remember. My last visit to my neighborhood was memorable to my youngster homies. I will tell you that. Because you don't see some motherfucker that's close to 60 years old going out and boo-bopping somebody in the neighborhood. But I guarantee you, my homeboys can tell you this is exactly what I did. I won't set my foot back in the neighborhood again. I put my point. I'm done. My older homeboys, my age, there are a lot of them I don't get along with. Personal reasons. Nothing to do with business, not smutting nobody up, just personal business. Okay? So there was a couple that I kind of went against the grain, and or they feel I went against the grain, so it turned a majority of them against me, which is cool. You will not run across one of my homeboys to talk smut about me. I'm almost 100% positive of that. You will find homeboys that won't choose the leg to stand on in a sort of a way of saying it. A way of saying, this is how I believe and this is what I'm going to stand for. No, I got some homies recently there, but like, well, yeah, I believe in that, but no, I'm not going to get involved. Cool. Live your life, homie. I ain't tripping. I just don't need those type of people around me. But I can tell you this. I have a long-standing argument with my whole clique. And another clique. Two different cliques from my neighborhood. I have a long-standing argument with these fools. Going at 20 years. I never really talked about it. But I will tell you this. If at any time we were at the same spot, I sat at one table, they sat at another, they didn't disrespect me, and I didn't disrespect them. I can also tell you this. I could be walking my fat ass down the street in my normal walk, and I could see two of those, or three of those homeboys, one of those dudes from my clique or a different clique that I don't get along with, getting bum rushed or disrespected or anything on those lines. And I'm walking by, I'm going to jump. No question about it. I'm not going to fucking hesitate. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to jump. And after said and done, homeboy will probably get up and be like, hey, gracias, sonny. And I'm going to tell him, I still fuck you, homie. I'm going to walk. Check this out. I'm almost positive they do the exact same fucking thing for me. If they see me getting bum rushed, disrespected, they would probably fucking walk in, jump with me, not saying a fucking word, come and shake my hand, try to shake my hand afterward, or I would try to shake their hand or whatever, and they're gonna turn around and tell me, "Fuck you, sonny." Ain't nothing changed. See, the difference between those two scenarios is I got nothing bad to say about my homeboys. Nothing. Majority of them. Some I don't consider homeboys. But majority of the ones I don't never gonna talk bad about them because they're my homeboys. They've always been solid. They're always going to be solid, and they've always done whatever I needed them to do. And I'm sure they're gonna say about the same about me. There's some motherfuckers from my neighborhood that hate my motherfucking guts and would wish and hope and pray that I get smoked. But they'll never be one of the ones to pull the trigger, or they'll never be one of the ones to help somebody pull the trigger, or stand next to the vato that pulls the trigger. That's the difference between a fucking homeboy and not having a homeboy. That's the fucking difference. When you got into your neighborhood or you took that oath or whatever the fuck you took an oath for life to not turn your back on your homeboy when he's in need. That's what a homeboy is. But if you could sit there and look at yourself in the fucking mirror and say, "Oh, well, this is the reason I didn't do nothing," you never were a homeboy. Never gonna be a homeboy. Never knew what a homeboy is. I look at this different. Like I said, I look at this with loyalty. And that is my character flaw. Now, if you're out there who banging and gang banging and doing this and doing that, and you're a real one like you think or what you say, I'm not saying you're not. But let this be told now that you never heard it. That sometimes your homeboys will be the first one to put a fucking knife in your back, homeboy. No matter how close you think you are, or no matter how much you've done for them or they've done for you, they will be the first motherfucker to put a fucking knife in your back and twist it. And never give it a second thought. See, this is why I'm glad I don't participate in the gangbanging anymore. This is why I'm happy I don't participate. This is why I'm glad I'm not ain't got any kind of influence in the neighborhood. Because I look at something, this is how I look at it. I'm from the neighborhood, right? And somebody comes to me with a decision that needs to be made. Now, that decision comes to, "Hey, homie, homeboy did this." "Oh, he did now, right? Is that right? All right, cool. Okay, so what do you want to do?" Now, I know homeboy. I know I'm good. Kicked it with the tough. He taught me out of some shit. Got love for the homeboy. Now, if I was in a position to say, "Hey, homie, it's my dog. Can't say nothing. You're going to have to give him a pass," I would have been wrong. If you're going to live that lifestyle, Holmes, it's going to be about, "Hey, homie, it's not what's best for me. It's not what's best for him. It's what's best for the whole." So homeboy did that. Okay. Then he got something coming. And he should be man enough to take what he has coming. But if you're one of those individuals to say, "Nah, it's cool, we're just going to talk about," no, that's not how it works. Because now they're filling on your personal feelings about the individual. I'm not that person. There was a time a while back something happened and I was questioning about something, asked about something. And for the first time in my life, and I knew it was that time to make a change, that time to be a different person, that time to look for something different in my life, when I had to tell the vatos, I had to step off. They were like, what? I had to step off, homie. I can't make that decision. Wait. You've never had a problem with decision before? Yeah, well, this is different. I had to make a decision. I can't make that decision. It goes against everything I fucking believe in. That's a position I don't want to be in anymore. I've been in that position. I don't want to be in that position anymore. You know, I've had one of my closest friends stop the fuck out. I'm talking bad. Because he made the wrong decision. And at the time, I was very active in my neighborhood. And I made a decision what was best for my neighborhood and not for myself. If I had been a prick about it, I would have made a decision for myself. But if I am that way, it puts not just me, but everybody at jeopardy. So again, what kind of homeboy are you? You can be a homeboy that doesn't need to put your life on the line for anybody else. A real homeboy, a real fucking righteous homeboy, would never put you in harm's way. A real righteous fucking homeboy will tell you to walk before it jumps off. Shake the spot, homeboy. Something's not gonna go right, and there'll be homeboys, I guarantee you, that's fucking shaking in their boots, ready to cry, that will not fucking leave. That's when you find out who your real homeboys are. You don't believe me? Try it out one of these days. I was with this dude, right? Grew up with my homeboy, not from my neighborhood, nothing. Fool's the biggest lame in the fucking world. We pulled up with the cartload of dudes. Pulled up on us. And I turned around and I told him, hey, homie, just walk away. Because I ain't leaving you, son. Just walk away, homie. I'm not leaving you, son. Fuck. I'm like, what's up, homeboy? Start fucking squaring off. Homeboy did not fucking leave. He got his ass tossed up every fucking which way, poor dude. He got fucked up. He didn't leave me. And he wasn't even from my barrio. He was just a homeboy that had respect for me and that he considered me a homeboy and would never leave me hanging. I would have never put him in that position if I had that chance. And I've been around other people to this day where I'll tell them, hey, homie, we're going here, or we're doing this, or we're in this area. Hey, you know what? If something cracks off, just walk away, dog. Do me that favor. Walk away. I don't need that in my heart that you get hurt anymore. Anybody gets hurt over me. Just let me deal with what I got coming. It's that simple. It's like I said, a homeboy will not leave you hanging. Homeboy doesn't, there's no limitations on a homie either. We all have homeboys that are like brothers to us, right? All of us have homies that are like brothers to us. In that play aspect, there is no fucking limits. I grew up in a time and era in an area that if you played, you don't get mad. I grew up in a time and area and the area, era and era. Area and era. Okay. I grew up in a time where you suck it up like a man, homie. You play. There's some boys to play with. There's other homies you don't play with. But that is set at the beginning of your relationships. And that's also something Um, and that's why you get close with certain foods and you don't get close with other foods. I might be your homie, but this is your brother. This is the one you're gonna die for. This is the one you're gonna do for. That one, yeah, you're cool. You're cordial. Hey, homie, what's up? Much respects. And cool, right? There's no switching up in the middle. That's just not how things are done. I some people, like I said, they like carrilla. I grew up in an era and a time, a place that it's all we did. And nobody got mad at nobody, and nobody wanted to fight nobody, and nobody disrespected nobody. Dude, I give a fuck what you did. Motherfucker broke my ankle. And all they did was threw me a bottle of tequila and fucking said somebody call the vet. Fuck him. Let him get up. And laughed at me when I'm fucking drunk as fuck trying to get up on a broken ankle. My fucking homies were vicious. You don't believe me? Ask anybody from my era, my generation, my time, and where I'm from, and they will tell you my homeboys are downright fucking vicious, especially when it comes to cardio. There is no crying about it, no whining about it, no nothing about it. That's just me. The more I count with somebody, the more I got love for them. Now, if I'm constantly like Lenny, I calm the shit out of Lenny. Because I got love for Lenny. It's my homeboy. It's those bonds that can get you to that plateau. It's that bond, like a brotherly love, that there is no limits no more. So sometimes people want a certain repetition, a little bit. It's just not me. There was a couple other things I had to think. That was about it. I just wanted to touch bases, let you guys know what I was thinking, what I was feeling, what I was seeing. I'm a little fucking. I know you guys are saying, hey, this is a whole different Sonny, and the reason being is, you know what, homie? I'm gonna start throwing a little. Everybody swears they think they know me. They don't. I am the most fucking bipolar person you can ever fucking meet in your life. I guarantee it. I could be a cold-blooded motherfucker, or I could be the nicest person in the world. It depends on how people interact with me. Now, me, I personally will avoid fights, arguments, discrepancies at all costs. But once I get started, there is no pulling back. There is no stopping and saying this is off limits. No, there is none of that. When I get to that point, it's on site, and whoever's left is left. That's it. I can't do any more. That's the best I can do right now. I'm going to try to work on that like I have worked on everything else in my life. So, have a good one, you guys. A blessed one, and stay safe. And